Hi, Dr. Symeon Rodger here, and have one question for you. What is the number one issue in human resilience? Yeah, what is the one thing that is stopping you from attaining perfect resilience and peak performance as a human being, from being the best version of yourself? The answer is very simple, actually, distressingly simple, and it's the same for everybody. GYMOYS. Get your mind on your side. That is the number one issue. If you can get your mind on your side, think about it. If you can get your mind on your side, everything else will line up. Why is that? Well, if you get your mind on your side, if you stop being divided internally, you're going to stop procrastinating. You're going to love what you do. You're going to be very optimistic. You're going to commit to life wholeheartedly, and you will create the life you want. Absolutely, without any doubt. But your mind is not on your side. And that is the number one problem. You see, your mind and mine, we have been conditioned throughout our lives. So your subconscious has been thoroughly conditioned. And as you have been conditioned, so you show up. What does that mean? That's how you show up in life. That's how you show up when you get out of bed in the morning. That's how you show up in your relationships. It's how you show up at work. It's how you show up for your health. It's how you show up across the board. And all of conditioning comes down to one thing. It's assumptions. It's a set of assumptions about reality, the nature of reality. So the nature of who you are, it's how you see yourself. It's how you see the world outside you, right? All of that, you have assumptions about all of this. They are ingrained. And this is how you're showing up. So if you want to get your mind on your side, obviously that means you have to replace these assumptions with assumptions that are more accurate and which actually serve you. That's the number one thing you need to do, because conditioning is composed of this set of assumptions. So you need to recondition your subconscious mind. That's it. That's how you get your mind on your side. And when you get your mind on your side, everything lines up. It's really amazing. And this is the number one thing that the educational system should be teaching people, is how to get your mind on your side. It is the number one thing, the only thing that really matters is how to get your mind on your side. And of course, in the educational process, you'll never hear a damn thing about it. No, you won't. Because there is no reason here and now, no reason on God's green earth, here, 1/4 of the way through the 21st century, why anyone should be stuck. Absolutely no reason at all. The methods for reconditioning your subconscious mind are well known. They are proven. They're easy to implement. And the neuroscience to back them up is in and has long been in. And increasingly it backs all of this up. And the proof is there over and over again that this can be done because so many people have done it. So what does it take for you to go down this road too and to actually get your mind on your side once and for all? Well, first of all, obviously you have to know what you want. So you do need clarity on what you want, and you have to focus on that thing that you want. That's one thing, and we'll talk a whole lot more about that later in other videos. You need to know the whole end-to-end process, though. You really do need to know the process and how it works in order to avoid the pitfalls, because there are certain predictable, very predictable pitfalls, and lots of people fall into them, simply because they don't know. So in order to avoid months and sometimes years of wasted time, it's important to know those pitfalls. And then thirdly, lastly, you need to learn to play, to enjoy. Because if you don't enjoy the process, you're not going to keep going and you're not going to see success. And we have among our assumptions, the assumption that everything worthwhile has to be onerous. It has to be just something burdensome. And so we run into this process, which is anything but burdensome, anything but onerous, and we try to make it into something onerous. And this is a big problem for us because we stop playing, we stop having fun, and we look at it as yet another opportunity to use brute force, which doesn't work in this case. And so it's a whole new kind of paradigm for us, especially in our culture, which is so conditioned by this grind mentality. So those are the things we need to do. We need to focus, we need to learn to play, and we need to know that whole end-to-end process. So to learn more about this, look in the link below. There's going to be a webinar coming up, and you're invited. We're going to talk all about this. We're going to go into depth So you will see this whole end-to-end process, exactly how it works, and you will notice where you've been going wrong and how easy it is to manifest the reality you want, to create the reality you want, because it all depends on your mind. I'm Dr. Symeon Rodger. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.